What's going on YouTube? Trina the Trainer with MKE German Shepherds, and I am out and about training. I'm actually in my front yard training, and I was up this morning and I was letting Cairo do her thing like she always does, but I found Cairo's getting very, very hard-headed. So this is a training mistake. I make mistakes too, even Trina the Trainer. But I like my dogs controlled. I like them to be able to settle, and Cairo has been struggling with that lately. But that's not her fault. That's 100% my fault. Let's get into it. So as you can see, I have Cairo in the place command, and Cairo's going to be in this place command for quite a bit. She has been acting impulsively. She has been barking uncontrolled at people that are not threats, and I'm talking about people that's all the way up the block. So why is she doing that? I'll tell you why she's doing that. She has not been stimulated. Cairo has been in heat for the past 20 something days. So our household has been pretty much on lockdown because if you are not new to the channel, you know that she just had a litter in March, and that is one of the products of her litter. And we do not breed her back to back. We won't have another litter until summer of 2027 if our heats align. But we won't have another litter until then. So my boys have been controlled, and Cairo has been just having free reign in the house because the boys haven't been gone. So there's not been a lot of structure, and that led to this thing right here being very, very hard-headed. She started pulling on our walks. She started not listening. I had to repeat my commands 2 and 3 times. She peed in my writing room. Absolute no-go. But when you have a dog that regresses, Cairo is 3 years old and Cairo is trained. She's house trained. She's been trained. She's off leash trained. She knows how to walk on a leash, and she knows how to behave. She also knows how to recognize a threat and a non-threat. So what that told me is that all of this free reign she's been having, making her own decisions. She also got into some ruffles the other day. What we have to do is we have to back, and we have to go right back to the beginning. So she's going to be in the place command. She is outside during this place command because we have a lot of traffic to and from. So she is not going to be able to just bark at anything. She's not going to be able to just run free in the yard, amp her daughter up, and not listen. The not listening part is the most important part because not listening could get her killed, right? If I have her at the park, she run off, that's a problem, right? If I have her at the park, she pulls and she pulls free. Cairo is about 70 pounds. And she could easily pull free if she wanted to from that leash. This is why we train them when they're that small, so that they understand how to behave when they're that big. But just because you teach them once, just because they've mastered it, doesn't mean that they can't regress back to old habits, right? It's the same thing with humans. If you don't use it, you lose it. And with German Shepherds, as big as her, and as big as my boys are, uncontrolled is not an option. So Cairo's going right back to the basics. She's being crated overnight, just like the puppy is, and she is going to be in this place command, chilling, instead of her having free reign of the yard. Back to the basics, guys. So if you ever find yourself struggling with a dog that once knew something and now they're taking a step back, it's not the dog, it's you. Remember that. Take care of your dogs, guys.